everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Do apologise if I'm a little bit flat. Side effects are fatigue. So, oh boy, am I feeling it now that the adrenaline's off. But yeah, my specialist appointment is coming up in less than 2 weeks. So yay, the Australian healthcare system is brilliant. Right, entertainment only. Absolute heart goes out to the people of the Hawaiian Islands, having gone through something similar in 2019-20. We call it our Black Summer instead of, in the past in Australia we've had a Black Friday or a Black Weekend or whatever. No, this was our entire summer was just absolutely horrific. So at this stage, I believe 36 have passed. There's been entire towns that have flattened. Australia, we are completely understanding what's going on in Hawaii. So heart goes out to you. I've popped over on my community page an interview that actually popped up, that came up last night on one of our Australian television channels. It was a interview with Imran Khan just before he was arrested, which really verified the counts that I was reading and the feeling that I was getting. Okay. So what I'm going to have a look at in this particular reading is I'm going to have a look at the super PACs. So, which are really hitting the headlines now. So, from what I can understand, oh my goodness, talk about convoluted, is there are two major super PACs behind the Trump, the criminal defendant, Mr. Trump. One is the Make America Great Again, which is supposed to be campaign funding, and the Save America, which was money raised for legal fees to supposedly fight the fraud election. Now, these are coming to the attention of the DOJ. I think they've actually been in the attention of the DOJ for quite a while now, but they are now starting to come into the awareness of the rest of us. Now, if you think about Jack Smith, his background at The Hague in prosecuting warlords on the international scene. A lot of what he did was following the paper trails and the financial paper trails, almost like the Al Capone, get him from the money point of view rather than the sort of a little bit more grey area. So this is what Jack Smith specialised and his team specialised. Remember, it's not Jack Smith by himself. He's got a whole team behind him. So what's been happening? Apparently, well, Trump's now claiming he's got less than $4 million in the Save America due to all the legal fees. There has been millions, tens of millions transferred back and forth between the two super PACs, which Trump's team is claiming is legal, but real lawyers are going, oh, I don't think so. It's very dubious, and it depends on how the PACs were set up initially. Apparently, the Save America, which was the raising the money for the legal fees, has been spent on campaigning and has also gone towards paying the RNC. Oh boy. I also get a really strong pull that Trump is using these super PACs as his personal bank account. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling it's to sort of pay off his bank interest and stuff, but dipping into for things like the E. Jean Carroll case. So I'm just going to have a look. First of all, is the DOJ looking into these super PACs now? Remembering that now that the Fane Willis cases are coming up about the election fraud, information is going to come out. Significant information is going to come out in regards to that. I'm surprised nothing has been started, but it's just so close. When, and I'm not going to say if, when it is proven that Trump knew he had lost the election, this is also coming out in the January the 6th, the fact that he raised money claiming that the elections were fraudulent is basically wire fraud in itself. If you think back to Steve Bannon, who raised all the money for build the wall, knowing full well that he wasn't going to build the wall, so he raised it via lies and ended up in jail. Pardoned by Trump. Bannon's still got court cases going through in regards to other matters. So, but if you remember that Bannon was caught up by raising monies through lying. So, yeah, greed through deluding, poor choices that were made. So let's have a look. Yes, using my trip and wait tarot. Sorry about the very long blurble at the beginning. Let's have a look. Is the DOJ going to investigate these super PACs? Are they investigating it? I feel like they've already been onto it for quite a while now. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's have a look. Now, for those that were questioning Garland, you've got to remember he probably spent about 6 months getting rid of Trump's supporters out of the DOJ, and then he was actually waiting for Jack Smith to become available, clear his desk at The Hague. So as far as legal, this is all happening very quickly. Now, come on down, let's have a look. Okay, temperance. Are the DOJ investigating the super PACs? This is passing back and forward between the two cups, the money passing back and forward. This is also Trump's lawyers trying to work out how to spin it. Yeah, okay. So this is the passing of the money back and forth between the two super PACs, going to be challenged by strong legalities. New court case coming forward, new charges coming forward, going to cut through the BS, but there is strength in the legal truth of this. Foundation of the reading, new information being brought forward. In the past, fool's gold. The money literally running through through their fingers. You know, if you raise $250 million and only got 4 million left, man, that's not pretty good management, in my opinion. But okay, yeah, the money, running out of money, literally running out of money, running through their fingers. Here we have the authorities looking into this. So it's very possibly more than just the DOJ. It may be the IRS as well, and it might be the Election Commission. So there's numerous authorities who are involved in this and looking at this. In the immediate future, the Star of Hope, the Star of Healing, the best of democracy. So this is the democratic system, these oversight investigations holding firm, coming forward in the near future. Again, also though, she is pouring from. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm being reminded that this is very possibly, okay, I'm saying very possibly, the boys are just giving me a slap up the side of the head. Trump, who thinks his star is still shining, and pouring into the two PACs. Externally, blindfold needs to be taken off, as there is a decision to be made on how to prosecute this externally. I think they're still wading through. They're wading through the swamp that's behind, but they have to make a decision. I mean, it's literally, what more can they prosecute for? Okay, internally, yes, they are under investigation, but they have to work out what they're actually going to charge for. Okay, thank you. I'm getting, because of these stars here in this card, I'm getting that there are numerous illegalities going on with these super PACs, and they have to decide what they're actually going to follow. Restriction coming for these super PACs, so I'm seeing that the funds very possibly are going to be frozen. The outcome, backed into the corner. It's a strengthening of how the legislation of how they can be used, but this is also my Trump's got is the rat backed into the corner. disappointed on what's on offer, and the foolishness in thinking the wealth with the money would protect him when we have a Tower card. What I'm really getting, and I want to ask Pendulum, is are these super PACs going to be dismantled? Let's have a look. There's so many ways this question can go. Are these super PACs going to the funds? Are the funds going to be frozen? That's a definite yes. Are these super PACs going to be dismantled? Are they going to be dismantled? Are they going to be dismantled? Are these super PACs going to be dismantled due to the legalities? Sort of. Sort of. Okay, where do I go with this? Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? Are the DOJ investigating the super PACs, the money within the super PACs, the passing of money? That's a yes. Has Trump been, can I ask a question? Has Trump been using these super PACs as his own personal bank account? Has Trump been using them as his own? That's a sort of, so yes, not completely, but somewhat. Some of it. Okay, where do I go with this? Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? Are there charges going to be laid? Are there charges going to be laid to anyone in regards to these super PACs? Are there charges going to be laid? Still going round in circles. Maybe I'm going to ask the wrong question. Is anyone associated with these super PACs going to be face prosecution? And it's refusing to answer. So what I'm getting there is that they're still weighing up. They're still weighing up with this investigation. I think these super PACs are going to be frozen. I know that they're going to be dismantled. I just think they're going to be frozen while they're being investigated. But I'm not getting that. Gee, how many more charges can be laid? Okay, let's have a look. Is Trump going to have any fallout from these super PACs? The money in these super PACs? Oh, okay. Right. Actually, last night I again heard the loudest pop um, in regards to what's happening with Trump at the moment. I just got told that before anything is revealed, his health is going to take him out, so they may not charge him with this. Oh boy, is what I'm getting. Yes, secrets yet to be revealed, having to defend himself. Um, Things are actually, his health is feeling really, really precarious. Entertainment only. Might have a look in another reading. Yeah, prosecution and an inevitability of revelations is what I'm getting there. So I'm not feeling that he personally is going to face the music in regards to this because of he's not going to be able to. Oh gosh, okay. Right, well, I might leave it at that. Yeah, it is under investigation. Yeah, it was a means of. It's one of those ones where it's like, do we, don't we? Because it's so convoluted, and the key players are going to find, oh God, I feel like bursting into tears, are going to find themselves taken down in other ways. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all. If you've got any questions, pop them below. Take care.